A worldwide commercial empire, a multi-million-dollar personal fortune, and 500 million fans. To unseat Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, the largest influencer on YouTube, a lot would need to happen. But he may be put to the test of his life yet. A 54-page court document. Legal action has been taken by 5 female contestants from the upcoming Prime Video show Beast Games against Amazon in MrBeast 2024, his production firm in Los Angeles. Described as the biggest reality competition series ever, 1,000 participants will fight for a $5 million, £3.7 million reward if and when the show airs. The lawsuit has caused a problem for the show. Allegations that they particularly and collectively suffered in an environment that systematically fostered a culture of misogyny and sexism are included in the court document, which has many pages redacted. It fundamentally undermines MrBeast's reputation as one of the kindest people online. According to the document, which I quickly skimmed through, the volunteers were underfed and overtired. It is said that the candidates' health and welfare were endangered by the sporadically and sparsely meals. It states that the defendants created, permitted to exist, and fostered a culture and pattern and practice of sexual harassment, including in the form of a hostile work environment in one part where nearly all of the charges have been removed from the public eye. In August of that year, the New York Times conducted interviews with over a dozen cast members of the, then unreleased, show, revealing that several hospitalizations had occurred on the set. One of the individuals told the newspaper that they had gone more than 20 hours without food. Additionally, contestants claimed not to have received their prescription on schedule. Amazon and MrBeast have been contacted by the BBC. He has not yet made a public statement. Will the king of YouTube's popularity be harmed by these most recent accusations? This year, MrBeast has faced controversy before, but he has always emerged unscathed. The 26-year-old American claimed in July that he had engaged detectives in response to charges that his former co-host Ava Chris Tyson had been grooming a minor. Ava apologized for past behavior that was not acceptable, but she refuted the accusations. MrBeast declared that the serious allegations disgusted him. Subsequently, claims made by a former employee regarding business practices resurfaced on an anonymous YouTube channel. The BBC has not been able to independently confirm this person's identity or the claims. Some of his charitable endeavors, like digging wells in Africa and funding operations for those with impaired vision or hearing, have come under fire for possible exploitation. One user said to The Independent last year, "Deaf people like me deserve better than MrBeast's latest piece of inspiration porn." However, his dominion keeps expanding. He announced a collaboration with fellow well-known figures KSI and Logan Paul on a new food line intended to compete with Lunchables the day before the lawsuit was made public on Wednesday. Furthermore, he earned his millions by labor, as I mentioned in a piece I wrote about his quick ascent to fame last year. His most successful video, which has received 652 million views, recreates the Netflix sensation Squid Game in real life and offers a prize of $456,000, £342,000. His other movies are high-end experiences. The majority of his charitable endeavors, which include giving away vehicles, houses, and money, are less contentious, and this has helped to solidify his reputation as one of the nice men on the internet. On his website, he claims to have fed more than 25 million hungry people worldwide. Fans are pouring money into his social media accounts. He attracted enough subscribers to YouTube in June to make it the biggest channel globally. The stats-checking website Social Blade reports that in only the last 30 days, MrBeast added 5 million new users. That is only one metric. For instance, we are unable to determine the number of people who have unsubscribed from his channel. There's no denying that the number of people who have consciously chosen to subscribe to his videos has surpassed the number of those who have opted to quit viewing his films. He wouldn't be the only YouTuber whose fame endures controversy. Several have encountered considerably more serious storms than MrBeast, yet few of them have had many repercussions except from making an apology in public. In 2018, Logan Paul suffered a great deal of outrage after sharing a video to his 15 million subscribers that appeared to depict the body of a person who had committed suicide. He deleted the initial video and then posted a brief apology that lasted less than 2 minutes and was captioned "So sorry." He now owns a hugely popular sports drink, has 23 million members, and was the WWE United States champion until August. He has also competed in a number of pay-per-view boxing matches. Other well-known YouTubers, such as Jeffree Star, James Charles, and PewDiePie, have all had their share of scandals and have moved on with their lives after posting videos apologizing. Using Herschel Guy Beam, also known online as Dr. Disrespect, as an example, who acknowledged sending texts to an individual minor in 2017 is a more recent example. He made a point of saying that nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed, and 2 months after making the declaration, he disappeared from the internet. Despite criticism from other prominent streamers, his comeback webcast earlier this month garnered over 3 million views. Streams charts indicates that Dr. Disrespect is still the second most watched streamer in the US this year. The takeaway is that people tend to forgive YouTubers easily. Even while MrBeast's fan base is still increasing, controversy is raging once more, and his next move might decide how successful he is in the long run. The star, according to Savvy Marketing's Chief Strategy Officer James Lunn, is in an incredibly unique position with a multifaceted brand that crosses numerous industries. "We are indeed in uncharted waters," according to him, and a proactive approach, addressing the issues transparently and ensuring accountability, could protect his brand. The sheer scale of MrBeast's celebrity, according to brand analyst Catherine Shuttleworth, may serve as a deterrent against criticism, but the most recent lawsuit might be challenging. When it comes to his business ventures, particularly those targeting families and children like Feastables chocolate bars or Lunchly, it's a different story, she continues. Parents, who often hold the purchasing power, tend to be less tolerant of controversies involving safety, fairness, and ethics. I wrote about MrBeast back in August 2023, and even though he only had half as many subscribers at the time, I said he will soon become the most popular person on YouTube. As his notoriety grows, he is now up against more obstacles, and a large portion of the internet is anxiously anticipating his response to what is, thus far, only one side of a complicated tale.